And we're back, and past the jumps. Now it's time to meet a character that is second or third most important in the series. Probably Rue's greatest friend, if you want to call him that. And he wants to have a plunge, so Rue gets to lose another plunge. And by this time, the player is perfectly mirrored by Rue, who is basically fed up with the whole business and wants nothing to do with plunging with somebody who obviously is much better than him. And not only that, he gives a nice little lecture first. This will be the last plunging tutorial for a while, thankfully. We'll do one more short tutorial in this episode after this. Yeah, luckily this plunge is short, because there's no way Rue would ever win this. Not quite sure what he means by nice things either. It's everything we find, Rue keeps. Another shot of whatever the hell is following Rue around. Could be the Phantom Slasher. Here I'm going for secret chests. Be avoiding the fights here until I get it. You need to slot the item for it to be any good, you know, so there's no point in the encounters in these games are very limited. I mean, I'll be skipping them all the random battles here, except for the boss, well, but not the boss fights. But, because nobody wants to watch that. But the amount of enemies you get to fight until much later in the game is very limited, so you fight every battle you can if you ever want to absorb those items and level up your swords. Now here I will be agreeing with Trazian because it affects my relationship with him, but obviously since Gaius is way out of hearing range, it doesn't affect him at all. I'm going to be, throughout the game, trying to keep my relations as high as possible with every character. I mean, it changes the game later on, but just keeping them high. This thing's a bit easier, opens up a few interesting paths. And here's the explanation of notch items, which is basically how you level up in this game. Well, not really leveling up, how you improve your stats. Leveling up would be swords, which will be explained in episode 2. Just a quick one through is that you have sword ores, you know, I will be leveling up in this act. It just, you know, increases damage, gives you new skills you can use. You get different ores at different points in the game, change how you fight. And with the switch not working, and as you'll see, the bridge is out. So looks like I'll be giving Gaius a hand regardless of personal beliefs. So coming up next is a relatively tough boss fight and introduction to another important character, Gaius. I'll see you then.